Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Abhishek here. Today's topic of discussion is inheritance. So, what is inheritance? Inheritance allows you to create a class which inherits methods and properties from another class. Okay? Now, for example, to explain you in this layman terms, imagine your grandfather has some property. Okay? And that has been inherited to your father from your father to you. So that property has come from your grandfather to your father, from your father to you. So that is an lineage. That means there is an inheritance of the property. Okay. And there's some another example is many says that you have your mother's nose and you have your father's eyes. Okay. Imagine this is your father and this is your mother and this is you. Okay, and you have inherited the facial features from your father and from your mother. So this is called as an inheritance. Similarly, in technical terms in Python, if there are two classes or multiple classes, or if there is only one class also, and you have created another class, and if you want to inherit the methods and properties from one of the parent class, then you use the method called inheritance. In this case, the parent class is called as an base class, and the class which inherits the properties is called as derived class. So these two things are important. Now, there are many types of inheritance. This is called as a single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. Today, I'm going to explain you about the single inheritance. Single inheritance is a simple thing. It allows the derived class to inherit the properties from single base class. Now it is inheriting from only one single base class. That derived class is using the properties and methods. Simple. Okay, now let me give you an example. Let me define a class called parent. Okay, and let me define a function, function1, func1 and self. Okay, now let me print I am parent class. Yeah, now we have defined a parent class. Let me define a child class. Now, if you want to inherit the properties from the parent class, for example, okay, let's just create a child class. Now, I'm defining a function called function2. Okay, and I'm printing that I am a child class. Now we have two classes. If this function need to be inherited into the child class, what you got to do is you got to use the class name in the child class, like by putting the braces and by putting the parent class name. Now the properties from the parent class is being inherited to the child class. How do we check that? For example, now if I take an instance, if I create an instance of a child class, instance of child class is equals to child. Okay, now I have created an instance of a child class. Now I will call the function, the property or the method from parent class. See, I have called it. Now I'm also calling the function child class, function 2. Now let's debug and execute this. See here, I am parent class and I am child class. So the instance of a child class is fetching the parent class function, and this particular print statement is being executed. So that means the child class has inherited the function or the method from the parent class, and hence I'm able to access function 1 through the child class instance. So this is called as an inheritance. Inheriting the properties or the methods from a parent class to a child class, this process is called as an inheritance. Hope this topic was helpful. Thank you.